Hey guys, Rick here again from LearnTVProduction.com. Today I want to talk about underwater videography and the exciting possibilities that modern DSLR cameras provide for shooting underwater. If you do any diving at all, or even just snorkeling when you're at a resort, you know how exotic that underwater world can be. Amazing sights are everywhere. So if you're a keen photographer, the thought of bringing back images from the other world, it's enough to get your adrenaline pumping. So the good news is that shooting video underwater and converting your DSLR camera into an underwater camera is as easy as putting it into a suitable housing. We've already talked in previous videos about choosing a DSLR camera for shooting video. So let's say you've already invested in one. Fortunately, most of the popular models have suitable housings available, so there's a good chance you'll be able to find one for your existing camera from major suppliers like Nauticam, Subal, Ikelite, and so on, just to name some of the big players. Prices for housing, they're not cheap. They start around the $2,000 mark. If underwater photography is on your mind, it may be better, if you haven't yet bought a camera, to start with the housing and then work the other way around and get a camera that suits it. One of the major limitations for shooting underwater is lighting. Strobe lights are available for your camera, and the best lights use a slave TTL mode, which synchronizes the strobe to your camera's built-in strobe to give you automatic exposure. Adding on the cost of lighting equipment may not be necessary, however, since with higher speeds on many of the DSLR cameras today, perfect shots can be made with the available light, especially if you're just swimming around in shallower water. ISO is the camera setting that allows you to maximize the light you can use. Today's cameras can produce top quality images even with ISO settings up around 6400. When you think back to film days when 400 was considered a high rating for film, things have come a long, long way. As you increase that setting though, digital noise can become a problem, but manufacturers have come a long way in increasing sensitivity without sacrificing clarity. When shooting videos underwater, the higher end cameras have several advantages. A full frame camera like a Nikon D610 will allow you to shoot all the way up to an ISO of 6400, as well as offering 24.3 megapixels and a full 1080p at 30 frames for video recording underwater as well. Going up a step, the Nikon D810 may be worth the extra money for its outstanding 36.3 megapixels of top noise-free ISO of 12,800, making lights underwater basically unnecessary. In Canon, the 6D is considered to work better in low light because of its higher maximum ISO, but the loss of quality at the very high-end settings make the upper ranges unusable for practical purposes. At the higher end, the Canon 5D Mark III will go head-to-head with the Nikon 810, so the choice is yours. If you enjoy both diving and photography, shooting video underwater is the next logical step. It'll open up new worlds of enjoyment for you. With modern equipment, the underwater photography you take will be of professional quality, and with your camera in hand, you'll soon be producing videos that you never would have thought possible. I hope you found this video to be helpful. Please let me know if you've ever done any underwater photography and which brand of housing that you've tried. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my channel so you'll be notified when I put out more videos with videography and photo tips. And by all means, guys, your comments and likes are always appreciated. Thanks for watching.